French economics community. This morning I am bringing you a little rundown on figure 3.1, extract 3, F585, June 2016. Let's get straight into it. Here we have the first paragraph. At the end of the first paragraph we see the two words improved development. Development economics, a key feature of this extract and the subsequent extracts. This is hinting at a little question on the HDI, ladies and gentlemen, the Human Development Index. If you don't know what it is, stay tuned. So here we have figure 3.1. The HDI, the Human Development Index, is a broader measure than GDP per capita because the HDI looks at literacy, so education, healthcare, and also GDP per capita. And we see some of this in the indicators presented to us in figure 3.1. This is all about the Zambian economy. So what can we glean from this? Well, here we have a data set, 2000, 2007, 2013. What can we say about life expectancy? 42 years of age, 50 years of age, 58 years of age. In terms of life expectancy, in terms of human development, this is improving. What do we say about primary school enrollment? Well, in 2000, 84% of children go into primary school. In 2007, or at least enrolling in primary school. 2007, 119%. You'll see there's a little footnote here. Go to the bottom of the page. This tells you that this 119, not only does it include children, but also adults who are catching up on previous primary schooling, which they have missed. Now the problem with this number is we don't know what proportion of that is children and what proportion is adults. So just bear that in mind. And then 108 in 2013. So again, clearly making some sort of progress here, although we're limited as to the depth and the detail that we can go into here. Thirdly, mean years of schooling. So the average years that people who are enrolling in school stay in school. We in the UK will start at age 4 or 5. We enroll and we stay until the age of 18, 19, something like that. So we are therefore in school for about 14 years. In Zambia, it's quite a different picture. In 2000, 5.9 years, the mean years of schooling. That means if you start school at age 5, you leave by the time you're 11. 2007, 6 and a bit years. Again, leaving at 11, 11 and a half. And again 2013. So the question must be asked, ladies and gentlemen, if the population in Zambia is only receiving a primary school education, how productive will their economy be? How innovative, how educated will they be when the education is so limited? This obviously will be a limiting factor on their PPF, on their capacity, on their long run aggregate supply curve. The expected years of schooling is something quite different. So they're expected in 2000 to attend for 10 years, but only actually attend for 5. By the time we get to 2013, expected to start at age 5, leave when they're around about aged 18, similar to here. But again, there's a real mismatch here between what is actually happening and what is expected to happen. And then finally, gross national income per capita at PPP. If you don't know what PPP is, I do suggest and recommend that you go and look it up. If you're a subscriber to The Economist magazine, look The Economist and go to the Big Mac Index, published every January in The Economist, and it's a way of measuring PPP. What does PPP do? It tells us whether a currency is undervalued or overvalued, but when you express these values, which is gross national income at PPP, it means we are taking account of the purchasing power parity. In other words, this $2,138 would buy the equivalent basket of goods in the United States. Now obviously the United States PPP GNI per person per year is around about $45,000. Therefore 2,138 isn't going to get an individual very far, and so this is telling us, and it's a clear indicator, that the Zambian economy and the residents of Zambia are still very, very poor. 2,138, 1,922, 2,898. So making progress, albeit slowly, and still very, very poor. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I'm going to jump out of this one. See you again. Bye.